Okay, you're dancing to the intro. That's what we all do. We get used to something and it becomes our dance track. I love it. We're going all over the mid-state today, but we're starting at the heart. And this is a story filled with heart. We're going to Donelson. We're the Donelson Cafe. We got Mark Dickerson here and this beautiful place located inside 50 Forward. Mark, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much.
Happened with Donelson Cafe and Catering. Started the tornadoes and take us through this past year.
Well, yeah, Donelson, like the rest of our city, really was hit pretty hard. First with the tornadoes, and then back-to-back COVID hit us. So, when the tornadoes hit, I think the next day or so, we were scheduled to take some vacation time. But we just immediately went into, help mode and started trying to figure out what we could do to help. We had two big parties scheduled, both of them immediately canceled because of the storm. And so we just started gathering up, making sandwiches to deliver out to the first responders. Mm-hmm. So, the first couple of days, that's what we did after the tornadoes. And then by the next week, it wasn't long after that COVID started taking a hold of our country and our city. And we all know where that led.
But you know what? I'm going to show some of the things that you've done. Tell us a little bit about your drive-through Easter party that you had.
Well, I think, everybody, I was one of them too. It was such a time of hopelessness and despair for people. And we wanted to, I talked with my partner, who is the chef here, Kevin, and we were like, what can we do? What can we do? And, we know one thing that we do and we do well is feed people. We couldn't really figure out how to do it, though. How can we do this with this pandemic? But we figured it out. We decided we were going to do a drive-through feeding. So for Easter, what we did is we prepped the meal, we got everything ready, and we put the word out. All you got to do, drive through. We're going to come to your car, masked, gloved, find out how many meals you want, give you a meal, and you're on your way. So that's how it started. We did it again this year for the second year. The first year we fed over 200. This year we were nearing 300. And it's really a beautiful thing. We have a local minister with Grace Church of the Nazarene comes over, offers up prayer. I remember the first year, he stood out in the parking lot with me, and we just lifted our hands and had prayer right there in the parking lot. And people were blowing the horns and praising the Lord right there in the parking lot. So it was a good thing.
Oh, it's just, it's so beautiful. There are a lot of places, I say, that people will go and they will get food, but there are not many places that do food and take you into their kitchen so you can see what it looks like when they prep it. Take a look at the Donelson Cafe.
Okay, here we are again, Donelson Cafe. The volunteers are in the house. They are hard at work, preparing the boxes, preparing the meals. Everybody's in the kitchen working hard. We're thankful for our volunteers today, aren't we, Chef Kevin?
Yeah.
Yes, Chef Kevin's even talking a little bit. Here we are. Chef Kevin's cutting some carrot cake for the meals here. They've got ham and potatoes cooking, baked beans are cooking. So it's looking good in the kitchen. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Let's see, here it goes again. All right, let's see. We're going to walk back outside, see what's going on out here. It's a little early yet. All right, we got it set up in here. This is where the meals will come through. And, man, it looks like we're going to feed a couple of people today.
I know. You fed more than a couple, over 300.
We did.
It's just crazy good.
Thank you.
Now, here's the thing. You're located inside 50 Forward, but a lot of people have a misconception about that. They think you have to be a member of 50 Forward. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because I think it's a very cool place.
It is a cool place. And, 50 and up, we're kind of the people right now. They said the millennials, and I don't know what they're calling us. Hopefully they're just not calling us old. But, it's we are the ones, and you do not have to be a member to come the Donelson Cafe and eat with us. So, and a lot of people don't know. They'll say, I heard about that place. Where is it? And we're right here, 108 Donelson Pike, inside Donelson Station, 50 Forward. And I believe actually 50 Forward Donelson Station. There's several 50 Forwards around Nashville, and this one is 50 Forward Donelson Station.
Well, let's talk a little bit about, okay, this is the good stuff.
Yeah.
Like what stuff on your menu?
Our chef was actually trained and got his degree and all in Michigan, and about I guess about close to 40 years ago, he moved down to Nashville, and he and I met, and it took a little twisting to get him to take that. He said something about meatloaf, and it had this brown gravy on it. I'm like, no, we don't do that here. But we've turned him in. We've turned this, can I say a Yankee chef? We've turned this Yankee chef into a true Southern chef, and he does meatloaf. That's what we're having today, is doing meatloaf. He does a fried pork chop. One day we sold one of the pork chops for $100. And we were doing a fundraiser, and a guy came in, but he does fried pork chops, a squash casserole, green beans, all of the traditional, Southern chicken and dumplings we had yesterday. So he does all the traditional pot roast. Pot roast is always a sellout. People will come in sometimes, and we will have run out of food. I know they're disappointed, but everything is, when I say it's made to order, it's really made to order. We do the food that day. It's not like some of the chains who, have that, I guess, corporate ability to order the food out. We make it every day. And so it's a little tough. We do run out of food sometimes. And to me, I always look at that like as a blessing. Hey, we ran out of food. I'm really glad. But sometimes it is frustrating. But fried salmon patties, you remember those? Oh, fried salmon patty. He does those. Those are killer. Yeah. So it does a lot of, we've taught him how to fry food. And maybe they don't do that in Michigan. I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm telling you what, you made my mouth water. Tell me that you also serve breakfast as well.
This year, we're still trying to maneuver our way through all of this COVID stuff, and it was tough on our business, but we feel as a small business we're still here, but we were trying to figure out what could we do to increase sales. And so we decided we would implement breakfast. And it's been slow to start, but we're getting some small groups in that are eating with us now. And I understand people still kind of hesitant of coming out, but we're following all the safety protocols, the masks, the gloves, and all of those things in doing that. But we are serving breakfast now. We have a 5-item breakfast menu that is made to order, eggs to order, French toast, pancakes. The kicker is $6.99. And it even, that even comes with your drink, orange juice or coffee. So you can't get that anywhere. And
oh my gosh, no.
Yeah. And that's also the price of our daily special for lunch. It's $6.99. That's a meat and 2 vegetables. That's no drink, no dessert. But there again, you can't get that. And we just increased that this year with COVID. It was $5.95. And I'd tell Kevin, I'd say, hey, let's raise the price. We need to raise the price a little bit. And he's like, no, he wanted to keep it kind of where it is, because before COVID, when we do have a lot of seniors that do come in and eat with us that are members here. And so he didn't want to raise the price. He wanted to try to keep it within their budget. So we did raise the price. We're doing a senior, discount. And so that's how we've kind of taken care of that to keep it low.
Beautiful. Well, in 50 Forward Donelson Station, the Donelson Cafe and catering, and I'm sure that you are entertaining offers now for catering jobs as well as people open up.
Yeah, finally. We're doing a tasting this Friday for a nice wedding that we've got on the books. The past 2 weeks, I've really been able to see it kind of turning a little bit. and getting more calls. We're a vendor through Metro, where any school or Metro entity can call us, and we're like an approved vendor for Metro. So, which that's a blessing. But Metro wasn't doing anything either, really. I mean, except the essential services. But now the teachers, the schools, those types of places are calling us again. So yeah, it's a blessing. And it is starting to open up a little bit for us, but catering was huge. Monday through Friday was cafe lunch, and then on weekends we were just slammed with catering. So, but God's good. He's taking care of us. We're back on, we've been able to maintain and here we are.
Well, I want to encourage everybody, go to Donelson Cafe, located inside 50 Forward. If you've got a business lunch, make it there.
Please.
Oh my gosh, what a lovely place to go, and plenty of free parking.
Yep.
Which is also a plus.
Yes, it is. Free parking. We do have event space that can be rented, and event space is kind of at a premium. Our director here is working out the logistics with the auditorium room here where our cafe is located, but there will be some event possibilities here as well in the future. And so, we're really lucky and blessed to have 50 Forward as our partner in this. It's kind of a family, and and we're kind of a family within this community, 50 Forward as well as us. We cater to our neighbors and our friends, and we love them.
You're just beautiful people. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Give us a call. 615-812-3802.
I'm going to give you a call. I'm going to come see you is what I'm going to come do.
Please, I'd like for you to.
I'm going to come in and I'm going to take pictures of all the food and put it on my Facebook page like we do.
Right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bless you. Take care. Bye-bye. Ooh, I'm so hungry now I could eat a table.
Porch Fest time is coming to Hendersonville June 19th. Save the date, bring your lawn chair and a big old appetite for live music and food trucks full of yummies. Sumner County is home to some of the most accomplished music makers in the world, and they're giving back to their community and their roots at Porch Fest. And there'll be friends who are new to the area and some surprise guests too. Chris Golden, Margie Singleton, Don Gatlin, Tim Atwood, Jay Brunswick, Jason Blaine, Damian Horn, Miss Jackie Wilson, Timothy James, Cross Atlantic, Cherry Avenue, The Close, Jessica Lynn Whitty, Jesse Pugh, Michelle Pereira, Hawkshaw Hawkins Jr., Taylon Hope, Anna McElroy, Flat River Band, and a whole lot more. So come to the little city by the lake, 10 a.m. to 5, and get ready to enjoy some great live music, delicious food, and some of the magic Hendersonville has to offer at Porch Fest 2021. Follow on Facebook to keep up with all the fun.
To be like you don't. Well, like Noah said to Allie, girl, what do you want? I promise you I'll always be real. So if you need to run away, I'll make you a deal. All I wanna do is buy you hot chicken, take you down to Broadway where the tunes are kicking. First round of Yazoo's on me. Where it goes after that we shall see. But you gotta come to Nashville. You gotta come to Nashville. I don't wanna force nothing too soon. I just wanna take you down to the Wild Horse Saloon. Maybe pull some strings at Tootsie's Orchid Lounge.
Yeah, just call Steve.
Get the VIP booth where Dad's picture hangs proud.
Yeah, there's Uncle Ronnie.
If you ain't dancing on the bar before the night hits the roof, then not even Superman can please you. All I wanna do is buy you some hot chicken, then take you down to Broadway where the tunes are kicking. Round 2 of Yazoo's on me. Where it goes after that, honey, we'll see. But you gotta come to Nashville. You gotta come to Nashville. Until our paths cross someday, I have spoken, darling, this is the way. I wish you'd let me buy you some hot chicken and take you down to Broadway where the tunes are kicking. Honey, you know every round is gonna be on me. Where it goes after that will be a mystery till you come to Nashville. Oh yeah, till you come to Nashville. Come to Nashville.
Chris, can you grab my black Les Paul?
How do I look?
Yeah, man, gold boots. A little bit much.
Yeah, I'll swing by the barbershop before you go.
Chop, chop, chop.
You guys are rude, okay? I'll see you later.
Well, hey, man, at least we're a whole lot nicer than those donkeys you're hanging with tonight.
See, this is why you need to listen to country music.
And why is that?
Okay. Where are you going? To give you some perspective, huh? Timmy! You think this thing will work?
Good luck.
Okay.
Discover Sooner is a platform for songwriters, singers, artists, and publishing professionals to get together and collaborate and work out deals a lot sooner than just starting from scratch.
We're backstage at 3rd and Lindsley we are experiencing a wonderful song event that I'm going to talk about later, but we're here with Nancy Deckant, and she has one of the coolest platforms, online platforms for songwriters.
And publishers.
Tell me the name of it.
Well, it's called discoversooner.com. And the name of the company is Sooner. And it is sort of like LinkedIn meets Bumble for songwriters and publishers, where songwriters post their music and their and their streaming numbers on the platform, and publishers reach out when they want to have a conversation with the songwriter.
That's amazing. So it literally, you combine all their numbers, all their social media numbers with their songs, and then they get to meet, obviously, to get discovered sooner.
Yes, absolutely. That's exactly the point. And we have events that we've gotten countless songwriters in front of publishers through our events. And we also pick up the phone from time to time when it really makes sense and we feel like we can help a songwriter make a connection with a publisher. And whether it's sync or country or pop, we've been able to help some people in this past year, and we're really excited to be going into our second year.
Oh, it's wonderful. So Discover Sooner, is it an app?
Actually, no, it's a website, but you can use it on your phone.
Okay, gotcha.
So, yeah. So you can use it either way, but
now it's a subscription-based website.
That's
right. So they go on, and then it's a yearly subscription, or you pay by the month. How does it work?
Either. Okay, there's a free portion of the website. If you just want to hang out with songwriters, you can find co-writers there. And also, for our subscription is for anyone who really wants to take their career to the next level. It's called the Career Plan, and you can buy by the month, $13, or by the year, $120 a year.
Amazing!
And our events are free, and we have other services, and we want to get you songwriters in front of publishers, and we are determined to do it. And if you're determined to be there in front of publishers, we're going to help you do it.
If people want to find out more about it, how do they find you on the web?
DiscoverSooner.com.
For any reason, we're just going to go right on up to the great north and talk to my friend Tia McGrath. How are you, my friend?
We are doing great. How are you, Devin?
I'm just wonderful.
You're shining as beautiful as ever.
Well, thank you. Thank you. You have, we always have our connection to Middle Tennessee. And though you're from Canada, you lived in Nashville for a very long time, singer-songwriter, where you met the love of your life, who's there slightly behind you. We're going to hear from him in just a second. But tell us about your connection with Middle Tennessee.
Absolutely. When I moved to Nashville to pursue my dream of music, as many of us do, Tommy and I lived out in Pegram, and we were living in a little log cabin on Sam's Creek Road. And through this series of events, losing one of our dogs who ran away, we ended up going up to the Cheatham County animal shelter, and just to find that other dog, and was not going to get another dog. But while I was there, I fell in love with this beautiful Australian Shepherd Husky cross, Jake. And in those days, they unfortunately euthanized. So he was one day from being euthanized. And I said, hold on, let me talk to my husband and see if we can adopt this baby. So we brought him home. We named him Jake. He ended up becoming, next to Tommy, the love of my life. Took him on the road with us everywhere. He's been from El Paso, Texas to Nova Scotia, Canada.
He gets fan mail. We don't get fan mail.
And I wrote my children's book about him called Jake the Road Dog. And it's just led to this series of children's events.
You have a really neat podcast, and I've got a little promo for one of those casts that I want to play because the book is now a podcast and it's just delicious. So I've got to share this with everybody.
2020 holiday season got you a little spaced out? Well, chill out with episode 13 of Jake's Place Songs and Tales podcast show. I'm your host, Tia McGrath, inviting you to join me and my musical guest, country star Drake Jensen. from his warm and toasty cabin deep in the woods of snowy Quebec. So grab yourself a cuppa and meet me at Jake's Place Songs and Tales. And hey, still some meat on that bone, Jake.
I
That's
just
awesome.
I just love it. I just love it. And there's several, and I will tell you that it's just, you do grab a cuppa and listen to these podcasts and be a part of it. And I want to encourage everybody to go and hit subscribe to Jake's Place, people to kind of understand you as an artist, and you're about to play live for us, but I want them to see, this was an epic video that you did. It's called Wing Walker. I want to share it with everybody.
So, Pete, I hear you got somebody coming in looking for a pilot.
Yeah. It's just a wing walker, though.
A wing walker?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Are you my pilot?
There's something about the rush when your heart says risk it all, and every choice you make may be your last mistake. Can't worry about the fall. Think I was born to break every law of gravity. On a wing and on a prayer, my heart up in the air, living crazy, wild and free. Haven't hit the ground just yet, been as close as I could get. Any moment I might falter, I'm a wing walker on the edge without a net. So can you take me as I am and trust me with your love? Don't even stop to think, let me lead you to the brink. Do you feel that's safe enough? Kinda dangerous, I guess. Never know what's coming next. Any moment we might falter, like a wing walker on the edge without a net. Like a dangerous, I guess. Never know what's coming next. Any moment I might falter, I'm a wing walker on the edge without a net. In a moment I might falter, I'm a wing walker on the edge without a net.
Woo!
Thank you, Devin.
Wow. Wow. Beautifully shot. And after 2020, I think we're all wing walkers.
I was just thinking that. It was like we recorded that Unfortunately, one of the men you see in there, the original man working, the mechanic, he's passed away from cancer. And so many changes have happened in our lives, haven't they? And I was thinking that while we were watching that, we are wing walkers now. Mm-hmm. It's dangerous. We don't know what's going to happen next, but hey, we're all hanging on.
That's right. That's right. Well, people can subscribe to the podcast. They can find your music at tiamcgraff.com, correct?
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's correct.
And soon, musicians and live music will come back, and the inspiring music of Tia McGrath will be close to home.
That's right, Devin. But in the meantime, you know what? We're keeping on, aren't we? We're creative souls, so we're all reinventing the wheel. And through all this, has been some really amazing things. We just found out that one of the videos we submitted to has been selected by a camp for children with cancer. And they put out a call looking for videos, instructional videos of anything. And so we put together 2 videos with Jake in it and some songs. And they just sent us a thing this morning, actually, saying, thank you for your absolutely brilliant videos. You're going to bring some smiles to some kids with cancer. And so this is what we're doing it for, right? It's all about this. And
the new norm.
The new norm. That's right. It's creating and just getting it out into the universe.
Letting our hearts lead. Well, we're going to let you lead with a song now, and I'm gonna step away and show you full screen so they can get a look at Tommy, because Tommy's always behind you, but he's always beside you.
He's a good-looking one. So you know,
all right. Well, you guys sing for us live, would you?
Thank you, darling. This is a song that we wrote called "Sometimes Love's Like That," and it's coming out on our new album. It has never been seen the daylight before, so you guys are hearing it for the first time.
Yeah, we just wrote it like last fall. But yeah. I think
didn't have time to record it, so here we go.
On the new album.
Tripping over the moon on our way to the stars. You looked at me while I struggled to breathe, and you caught my heart. But a young girl's heart will break, sure as summer's burn must fade. Sometimes love's like that. We were innocent as a lullaby. Sometimes love's like that. Fleeting as a butterfly. You'll never know how the crashing of waves in the moonlight takes me back. Sometimes love's like that.